Hello there, Taurus. This is Bliss from Spirit Style with your reading for the month of February. Um, let's start. Um, I've already shuffled the tarot cards for you, and yeah, these three cards fell out, and they're all upright. So let's start. I want to thank you before I start, though. Quick note. You're my very loyal followers. With all the comments and the feedback that I got through email as well, and the readings that have been asked for. I'm so very thankful, and I'm enjoying you too, guys. Thank you. So let's start. Yeah, the Hierophant. Well, that's your energy, isn't it? You might be dealing with a Taurus, though, an earth sign, but I feel that this is also your doing. It is a masculine energy, um, but I feel like you've been not only focusing on your emotions and feelings lately, because maybe that has been clouding you. Maybe that's been, doing you a little bit wrong in your path to spirituality, which this card, represents. But I feel like you are guided. And if you don't feel so, you are guided. You are very intuitive. And in your path to whatever it is that's coming, and there's a lot of new beginnings coming for you, Taurus. Um, this applies as well, of course, to Moon and Rising, but there's a lot of new beginnings coming. And you, if you don't feel guided, you are and strongly to a spiritual path, or at least to a spiritual level within. So you need to adapt to this new mindset, lifestyle. Okay. Search for the answers that you need, the hidden truths. What is your path? I feel like for the most of you, you are already on that path. You have been for quite some time. But if there's this little bit that you still need, the answers are within, and you will seek this truth. um yeah. I feel, yeah, this for most of you, this also might have been like it's forced upon you, this spiritual path. Like, being a Taurus, you want things tangible, right? So feeling certain things, or going through certain things in a spiritual level, that is like a sort of, magical, different, weird world to the most of you. Like, what is happening? I feel things, I see things, I hear things, but I cannot put my hands on it. Like, I can't put my finger on it. Like, it's not tangible. So you keep searching, you keep going, you keep going. Like, where's that um, feeling that I have? Uh, when does it come to, in a physical realm, so I can see it, so I can feel it, so I can hear it, so I can really understand it? But that's, this whole quest is, getting within. But I feel like you have done most of the part. Like, this is last piece, because um, I feel like you have found your path. But so yeah, it might have felt forced upon you, and that's why it might feel very, um, difficult, heavy at times. But this is you, Taurus. You are intuitive. You are empathic. You are that listener. With social groups, at parties or work, school, whatever, you are that person that is always listening, that is always empathic. Maybe you're not really always expressing it, but you feel it. And that is truly you. So that's why, you have been guided to your intuitive to come for it to come to expression in, many other ways. Um, yeah. So I feel like also in the work field, um, many of you might, find something, work as a sort of light worker or a spiritual mentor, or even if you're not doing anything in that specific field. I feel whatever work field you're in, or whatever work you will be doing or next, because I feel for most of you, new beginnings are coming. Could be within the same workplace, um, or a completely different new beginning. But whatever work field you're in, spirituality will be there. Will be in a different way expressed for you, and therefore, because it's your natural being, again, being that intuitive, empathic person that you are, this will help you. This will help you gain more customers, gain more success, achieve that promotion, whatever it is. It is within you. So when you let that flow naturally, um, that is a sort of an extra thing that you have naturally, but will positive things will come to you. As I said, more clients, more customers, more successes, more money, whatever it is. If you let that flow naturally, um, in your work field, um, you can't hide from the spirituality. Again, whatever work field you're in. Um, and you will have, yeah. So I will, even if you haven't gained all that much of faith and confidence within yourself with all these transformations that's going on, I feel February will have a lot more faith, for you coming, a lot more confident in work, love, whatever area you didn't feel, confident in, that things that you have worked on for a long time very hard will come to fruition in February. You will have more confidence and more success, um, with that faith within yourself, with that confidence within yourself. You will exude that to other people, projects, or whatever it is, that was lacking. You will exude that, and people will come to you, be like, oh, I need you, or I want you to do this service for me, or I want, people will come to you naturally because you're letting it flow naturally, whatever, this intuitive, empathic, um, characteristics that you have. If you let it flow naturally, things will come naturally to you. Yeah, an abundance. Okay. Um, yeah, so I see a lot of new beginnings, a lot of new beginnings. Again, could be love, work, whatever it is that was stuck or wasn't working for you. A new beginnings, and there's going to be more added value, more, harmony, um, more sense of serenity in that, area. Um, yeah. Also, I feel like there might be some sort of, love revelation coming to you, someone with a proposal coming to you, declaring their love to you, all of a sudden, maybe, because they will start to appreciate you more. Again, I feel like you have done your work, your part, with the, build up trust and faith within yourself. So you're going to exude that, and people going to come up to you, that, that person, um, I don't know, significant, loved one or new person, whatever. They will show more appreciation and affection to you because you exude that. And as I said, people will come to you. Okay. Moving on to the Wheel of Fortune. Well, what a combination that is. Um, two major arcanas as well. This is again a masculine energy. Again, I feel like you all of your emotions and your feelings and all of that, which is important as well. But I feel like you pushed that aside, put that aside, and felt like, you know what? I need to get rational. I need to get logical. I need to get things done. Let me get that tangibility that you have within you, Taurus. You lost it somehow, and you wanted it back, and um so again, this masculine energy is coming in very strong, and you've taken yourself, taken things into a concrete form, and they will come to you now in February. Things will come to you. So yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is ruled, Jupiter ruled, which also rules Sagittarius or Pisces. So you might be dealing with a Sagittarius or Pisces. Could be, but I feel more that you're dealing with an earth sign here. So yeah, major changes are coming with the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune. Major changes, especially spiritually and karmically. Either you've ended your karmic processes, and you now are moving on to this new beginning. You are moving into this, becoming that spiritual person. Um, because spirituality is going to have a major, major impact on your life. And I don't feel like it is going to be February that is going to be spiritually energized. No, I feel like these major changes that are coming will have an effect on you for a long, long time to come. If you if you embrace these new changes. Because I feel that these changes are positive. Um, and again, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Hierophant, you are guided. Don't doubt it. Don't just whatever you were feeling and signs, or whatever you were, things that felt like a coincidence. They're not. Because again, you're Taurus. You need some tangibility, but um, you need to look within if you haven't done that before. That inner truth, that spiritual level within you. You needed something external, some proof, something you could, you know holding your hands and feel like, okay, now it's real. But you are being guided. But even if you were not trusting something, like, oh my God, these are just coincidences, something came to you, and you felt like, oh wow, is this really coincidence? No, these are signs for when you were doubting, not trusting yourself. Signs came in from the outside. That external proof that you needed came in, and if it didn't, things will come to you. Signs will come to you. So beware of that. When you feel a little bit lost and not confident, like, will things happen for me because I've worked so hard for this? When these signs come to you, you know, grab them, embrace them, because you are guided, and they are just, the universe is sending you these signs. So, okay, here's your proof. Like, okay, but move on with your intuitive side as well. um, yeah, so you are, spirituality is a huge, big deal in your life, but that's good because it's natural. Um, and it will happen in every area. Believe me, love, work, whatever it is that you needed this. And also, I feel the most of you are connected with a soulmate or a twin flame. Either you are already connected with them, or a soulmate will come into your life. And if you are in a soulmate connection, but from a distance, or there's, no type of contact right now, they are coming back. They're coming back. And I know you guys have been feeling distressed about this connection, because that has what it will do to you. You know, it's the karmic process that is happening to your life, but to their life as well. So you're going to feel distressed, and, you're not going to, you don't always trust it that it will, work out fine, but it will. They're coming back because this connection is going to happen in the physical, because it is intended. There, you might be hooking up with different people or trying something, but when you feel like, okay, this is not really me, this is not the person I want to be with, but let's just give it a try, go ahead. You can, you have to experience, you have to go through life. But if you really feel, that, um, um, that voice back in your head, like saying, there's this person that I need to be with. They might be there already or they're coming in, but and they are coming again because it's intended. And when they come back, though, be sure to be very clear on what you want and what you need when you enter this new relationship or restarted, or this new job, or when you, even if you want to negotiate for a new job or promotion or whatever it is, be sure to be very clear. Okay. I don't feel like you have to put up a fight or, make a big deal of it. I feel like you've already paved your way to this, but be sure to be, to put the dots on the I's, and just have it well documented, because um, just because you might feel on top of the world with everything you've achieved so far or in February, don't let lose sight of the smaller things or details that are necessary, which do not ask for a lot of work, I feel, but just be very clear on what you need. Okay, so even when that person comes back in your life, that's when you really need to be clear. Okay, again, you don't have to put up a fight. I don't feel like they're coming, in a defensive way or an offensive way, whatever. But you need to be clear. You've paved your way. You've worked hard. When they come back, be sure to be clear what your boundaries are, what your wishes are, and how do you look at yourself and your future with this um, soulmate person, and be clear on that. You're Taurus, you don't like to be confronted, or you don't like to, be really harsh and stating your mind, but you have to be clear in this situation that's going on. You have to. Okay. Yeah, moving on with the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. This looks so good, you guys. I can't believe this. Again, this is an earth sign. I feel like you might be dealing with a Virgo here. There's a Virgo energy going on. Yeah. Anyway, I feel this is a very happy indicator with regard to love. If you are currently committed, this card can mean that you will move to the next level. Living together, moving in together. Maybe even engagement, marriage. I feel like anything is possible with these new beginnings. Yeah, new love, or you committed, or this soul flame. I'm sorry, mixing them together. Soulmate or twin flame connection. All of this is possible. Moving in together. Getting engaged, marriage. At least you're going to be talking about it, for sure. Even if you're not in a relationship, this card also means, new love coming in. But so fast, it'll make your head spin. So be open for it. And also for work, as I said, new work, promotion, whatever. It's a money card. So a raise, or a better position. But be sure to dot those I's, though. Be sure, because also when you are very clear on your position, you exude a certain you know, stability and security within yourself, people are going to look at you and be like, okay, this person know what they want. Okay. Um, and it's reasonable whatever you're asking. So they're going to be like, okay, yeah, we're going to do this for you. No worries. Okay. Um, yeah, so these are these, and again, with the Ten of Pentacles, marriage. But don't, because these are very positive, but don't let, um, greed or laziness get in your way, because you might be feeling on top of the world, but just, again, look at the details. Okay. um just be cautious, because that is your pitfall, of course. Okay, let's have some clarifications with the Lenormand cards, to see whatever can confirm or align with this tarot reading. So clarifications for Taurus. Okay. Clarifications for Taurus. Month of February. These spirits. Clarification for Taurus. For February. Okay. These three. Wow. Ow. Yeah. Pull another three. Oh my gosh. Okay. The anchor. Stability, security. Whatever you've been working for very hard, you're going to get it. Stability, security. And also true love. The one that you're not just in love with. No, really true love. The one that you just can't live without is coming. It's coming back in February. Okay. Yeah, they're coming with communication. And they want to seal the deal. With the proposal that I said earlier, they want to seal the deal. They're coming with a proposal. Some sort of proposal in their communication. Now, with the snake card, this is the new you. The snake losing its old skin and getting this new skin. It's karmic. This is the new you. Spirituality coming in. Okay, this is the new you. Strong sensuality. That's again your energy, Taurus. Wow. Um, um, Spirituality, it comes naturally, and again, your sensibility, sensuality, the temptress, you're just really gonna be all over the place. People are just, you know, be looking at you, be like, what? Wow. They can't walk on passing by. The Rider card, again, messages, communication. Things are coming and they're going really fast. Really fast. Things are happening really fast now. It's going to be an ongoing sense of communication. And new beginnings, leaving the past behind, leaving an old situation behind and moving on to something real positive. Some sort of collaboration in the work field could happen. Real good collaborations, for long term. Doing the work that you love with the spirituality. Yeah. And then these two cards, you guys, these are cards for, again, karmic. So you have three karmic cards. Karmic's going to end. You're going to harvest. Whatever you have been working hard for, again, this could not be more clear. It's going to come to you. Karmic is going to end. Those difficult times in your life that you had to face, they're going to come to an end. Karmic process is ending, and you're going to harvest whatever you have worked for. Love, new job, entrepreneurship, whatever. Maybe a home, could be anything. I feel like it is going to be everything for the most of you guys. Yeah, this looks good, you guys. Okay, this is it. This is your reading, and for February, I hope it resonates. If not, just take the bits and pieces that applies to your life, and let me know with your comments or likes. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye, Taurus.